Fiacre, must be contrasting feelings in the dressing room, disappointment about the defeat, but positivity that we've taken another side that are going for the playoffs, and it's been a really tight game.
Yeah, exactly that. A bit bittersweet in there. Kind of similar emotions to last week where we felt like we'd done enough to take something from the game. But again, the set piece has been the undoing of us, and I think we really need to iron that out.
And that just comes from time on the training ground and working at things and just dusting yourself down and going again next week.
Yeah, well, in fairness, I thought we have it kind of ironed out in the way that everybody knows their role. So maybe it just comes down to a little bit of a desire for us to get our head on the ball. I think certainly we can be at fault for maybe not being too aggressive with our men in the box. So I think, yeah, just being that, and maybe ourselves now being zonal, we've changed the zonal that we need to go and get that first contact.
Yeah, and if that's tidied up, and obviously the chances start falling and going in rather than being blocked or saved or going wide.
Of course,
and when
yeah.
everything comes together, that's when the results will change.
Yeah, and I think if you look at the game before they had scored, we looked like we were creating better chances because they obviously had to come after us and press us a bit more. Obviously, when they scored, it kind of suited them to just sit behind and get bodies in front of their goal, really. And I think that's why a lot of our chances were snuffed out, really.
Yeah, and from the sidelines, it looks like the ball struck a hand or an arm on a couple of occasions. But when you're on the pitch, does it look like their hands near their body, or were they close to the player putting the shot in, or did you feel there were legitimate shouts for penalties?
I think one in the second half where the ball, his arms a little bit outside, thought that was a legitimate shout. But again, the ref didn't give it, so I think it's one of them. Maybe on another day you might get it, but no, that's all I can say on it, really.
Yeah, and obviously Ben Garner, new head coach, has come in, and we saw tiny bits of things that he might have influenced last week, and of course even more so this week. I suppose another week on the training ground this week, we'll see his style of play implemented even more.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and I think even the players we had out there now today kind of suited us, and we said in the change room that we really enjoyed playing that way. It definitely opens up the opposition a little bit and gives people more space to run at people and create chances and just use their individual bit of skill to create chances. So I think we all really enjoyed that aspect of it, and it looked really good.
Yeah.